And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. A rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. Burning up his fuse out here alone. Yes. Anyway, rocking out to some Elton John. Just getting home from doing some shopping. Which I didn't buy much. I got a really cool shirt. Do you want to see it? Marshall's, my favorite place. Oh, oh, well, I'm smoking. Trigger. I'm just gonna roll it up. Oh, isn't she pretty? And she's got a moon. It's a moon. It's a moon. Ah, oh my god. I just love it. I can't wait to put it on. Anyway, there's my little, that's my little find today. I'll just go ahead and put this out now. It is such a pretty day. It's like 70 degrees and gorgeous. Like, this is the best possible weather. Halfway cloudy, 70 degrees, like every day could be like today, and I'd be the happiest fella in the world. Okay, so I just want to hang outside, so I'm not going to do my reading inside today. I do it on my porch, but I don't want to go get my tripod or anything, so my steering wheel holds it quite well, to be honest. I'm going to use this little guy again because it read so well a few days ago. We're going to read with it again. And I already know what my question is. I've been thinking about it. What is today? What is the date? 15? 16? 15? Day 15. No, I didn't stick with the exact question every day. You know what I mean? The challenge. But I'm still sticking with my challenge, which is to upload some sort of reading every day for 31 days. About halfway there. Yes. Okay, so I'm thinking about going to Mexico. I'm just gonna say it. Probably not till like September. Could be earlier, but I don't think so. Probably September. And there are a few different reasons. I've always wanted to go. I love to travel. I think most of you probably know that. I have not done any traveling at all. Nothing. Since I came back from India. How long ago is that? Oh. What was that? 2 years ago last October? About 2.5 years ago, maybe? Holy shit. So, yeah. So I haven't since then. I mean, COVID, kind of put a stop to that. But, Mexico in September is my initial thought, and I've been thinking about it and rolling it around for weeks now. And I can't think of any reason not to be honest, but we're going to read about it. Just a very simple, not very in-depth reading to see kind of what the tarot has to, I will do an in-depth at some point. But today it's just going to be a little, how we feeling at this point, little guy, type of reading. So what are we going to do? No specific, well, we'll do the overall situation. What's the overall feel here? Our little focal card. I guess we'll cross it. Do like the mini Celtic. We'll cross it with what could hamper it, what's standing in the way. We'll do a past experience that will either be helpful or harmful in this situation, depending on the card. We'll do a future. What is the most likely outcome upon going to Mexico? And then I'll do the shadow card. What are the unseen forces? And maybe even another card. We'll see. Let's see how fast we can get through these cards. I don't like to make these like... I like 10 minutes. Not going to happen today. Probably 15 minutes. So, aren't they cute? Whoop. Oh, I saw that card. It wasn't just one card, it was a pile, but I don't like seeing the card without doing a full-on shuffle again. Don't want to know where you are, Knight of Wands. I'd love to see the Knight of Wands in this reading. That'd be a good card. Okay, okay. I like you to know I'm not cheating. Not that I think any people cheat when I do readings online. And cut. Bam. Oh my god, I'll take it. I'll take it, Page of Wands. I said Knight, but hey. Page is even better because he's a little bit more steady. This is the initial, like, you know, the start. This is... So... But this is in the future, unfortunately. That would have been a great card for future. Still a good card for present. Like, what am I doing? What are my thoughts? Why Mexico? Because I want to try, you know, I want to go someplace new. And to be honest, I've looked at India, and the reason I went a couple times was to see if it was a viable place to expat myself. That's probably not how you say it, but I would eventually like to become an expat in another country. I really would. India is on the top of that list. Mexico is another one, and the reason these countries is because I like cheaper countries, just for the fact that if I can make American money, online, so, doing whatever, then I would be able to live pretty well in these countries. Another reason is that I love their culture. Their cultures are just... I don't really like American history or culture. There's just not much to say about it. American history enthusiasts will disagree with me. That's fine. I don't think we've done anything spectacular per se. So I like really ancient cultures and that kind of feel. So anyway, so yeah, this is my main reasoning for wanting to go to Mexico. It's me wanting to try something new, venture out, see if it can provide the opportunities I'd like it to provide for, to reside in later on. We get what I'm saying. We're just gonna pick off from the top now. So what could cross this situation? Ooh. The High Priestess. This is just not listening to my intuition. If I am failing, and this is a problem with me, I like to ignore anything that says otherwise. Anything inside of me, any gut feelings that I have, like I probably shouldn't go, or I shouldn't go now, or this isn't the right place in Mexico to go. Any of those kind of feelings I get, and I've already gotten, I tend to ignore. I like to ignore those because I don't want to hear it. I just want to go. I don't... Shut up, intuition. Shut up, heart. I don't want to hear it. And if you're around a few years ago, we know how that turned out for me. Like, lots of warning signs, lots of intuition I did not listen to, and it turned out terrible. So it's saying that, it could either prevent me from going or possibly end up to not be a very good experience if I'm not listening to my gut and my intuition. And the universe, listen to what the universe is telling me. So that's great. Past experience. Wow, okay. We have the Three of Wands here. So this to me is just basically, I think it's just showing me that I do have the experience. I have gone out. He's even holding the little world. I've been a few places. I've been to Seattle. I've been to Houston, Nashville. I've gone to a few different places in the U.S. Went to England for a week, India twice for a month each time. So I have a lot of experience here. I've done a lot of venturing forth, and so I think that it has prepared me well to look at this as a possible area for growth and opportunity in Mexico. Maybe, I think it's just saying, yeah, you've been there, you've done this, and that will serve you well. Keeping everything in mind that you've learned from the past when you've gone and done these things, keeping that in mind when moving forward. I'm going to do the shadow card. What are the unseen forces? Okay. The Nine of Cups. This to me is feeling feeling maybe too secure about this. Again, not listening to intuition, maybe. To me, the Nine of Cups and RWS, he always looks a little bit smug to me. I don't like that my camera is just awful. It doesn't focus. Maybe it's dirty. Anyway, you know, it's either saying, now, and I hate that I always look at that guy as that. He's my least favorite character in the RWS. He looks smug. He looks too satisfied with himself. When really the Nine of Cups is about, it's almost, to me, the Nine of Cups is like the Ten of Cups. You know, the ending, the full of positivity. We are very fulfilled emotionally and spiritually, feeling very fulfilled. But this is with everything in our life, with, you know, with our friends, our loved ones. It can, you know, all that. This is more like a feeling satisfied, very internally, and spiritually. So if we're looking at it as the shadow card, well, down here on the Celtic there, then let's see if I can get it in there. Look, I can even hold these, like all... Oops. Oh, I just saw the next card. That's all right. So, I think maybe it's saying that even more than what I think, that this is really going to be satisfying for me. This is going to bring me to a place of real contentment. And a place of really grounded spirituality is what I get from this. Like, I don't necessarily feel like that because I have so many doubts and so many fears about doing anything like this because it's been so long and the last experience wasn't great. I just dropped a bunch of cards. That's all right. The top one didn't fall. Okay. Sorry, guys. So, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a good card. Yeah, then the Two of Pentacles we're doing as what is above? What does the divine? What does the universe want me to know? What does it want me to take to heart and learn for this experience? And this is, you know, all about balance in everyday life to me, and very practical affairs. So just making sure, my divine says, make sure you got your ducks in order. I can become really, I'm going to put these together. This is too hard at this point. I can become really obsessed with an idea. The addiction that we've talked about. I become obsessed, and then I put all my eggs in one basket, and it's all I'm thinking about. It's all I'm focused on. And then all areas of my life kind of just lie in waste because I'm so focused on wanting to go to Mexico. So it's saying that don't get ahead of yourself here. You know, you need to balance this desire and your planning and all this with everyday life. Still make sure that, you know, that I'm making time for family, I'm making time for myself, for my tarot studies, for my channel. Don't get so wrapped up in future ideas that I'm not taking care of what's going on here and now. So balance. And then the last card, the most probable outcome. Okay, Knight of Swords. I'm really I'm nervous about all these cards just laying down here. They've fallen everywhere in my back seat. So Knight of Swords, it shows me having the ability to just shoot on over to Mexico, to be doing whatever I want over there. You know, the Knight can be very reckless. And I think that it's telling me, you know, if I'm listening, this is always how it goes. If I'm listening to the advice given in here, if I'm paying attention I need to listen to my intuition. I need to make sure things are balanced in my life, especially before I go. And that includes some very personal things right now. There are some personal things I need to take care of that I won't talk about right now. So that, you know, that balance is included in there. So if I'm paying attention to all that, this is the most likely outcome. It's saying that if I'm prepared, if I'm listening, then I will have the opportunity to do basically whatever I want in Mexico. There's, to me, there's no warning here, really. There's always a warning with the Knight to maybe slow down just just a little bit. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't make rash decisions. But when I see it in a future reading and in a positive placement like this, you know, along with other positive cards, that there's I mean, this is a great reading, right? Then I see it as I've been given the ability now to act almost spontaneously, recklessly, in a recklessly. There's nothing wrong with acting recklessly at times. It can be liberating. It can be, you know, I love spontaneity, and being reckless comes along with spontaneity a little bit, and we only have one life. And like, if you're not going to take those chances, then you know, I don't want to regret anything. So if I can get my shit together, keep myself in balance, listen to my gut, do things the right way instead of ignoring all the little warnings going on in my head, then when I get to Mexico and when I go, I'll be free. You know, I will be liberated. I will be healthy. I will be well enough to be able to take these chances and, you know, to do the things that I want to do. Yes. Well, great. Not a single negative card. I don't care what you say. There are negative cards in the tarot. I don't use reversals, and sometimes I think I really should, because it gives you more of the shadow side of the card, I guess. But I you know, that's another subject. But yeah, there are negative cards in the tarot, and I'm glad not to have. Well, there's not necessarily negative cards. There are cards that can portray negative events and negative feelings. So, okay. That's it. Let me know what you think if you see something else in the cards that I didn't see, because, you know, these readings, especially now that I've mixed them up, I don't sit there and think about for an hour like I do. Shoot. I gotta get off here quick. Like I would with like personal readings by myself. I would sit there and maybe journal about it, think about it, and I don't sometimes with these readings. So yes, if you see anything that I skipped by, or that I didn't pay attention to, or blinded myself to, feel free to tell me in the comments what you're thinking. It's appreciated. All right. Bye.